Yellow Brick Road, Wizard of Oz. I'm all in Destiny. We need to talk because first, Wizard of Oz was literally my favorite movie as a kid. Secondly, you saw Trump's granddaughter with the ruby red slippers on at NASCAR.
Oh, I
But
forgot. Thank you for saying that.
yeah. Oh, listen, that's what I'm telling you. You need to call me because if you're doing Wizard of Oz, oh, honey, I got all kinds of decodes in those regards with Wizard of Oz, especially the new one. The new one, mind blowing. This is the thing that people forget about because they always tell us to follow the yellow brick road. Yes, of course, we're supposed to follow the yellow brick road. But if you look at the movie, guys, the yellow brick road is a spiral, but it's a red road and a yellow road spiraling. And no one ever talks about the red road. What is that? Where is that going? And so I'm starting to go back in my mind. I haven't watched the old one again yet, but I have to watch the old one. I have to watch the new one. But I know that they show Oz and he's like behind the green curtain and everything, and he's the one that's pulling all the strings and all that kind of stuff. And we know that green represents the heart chakra, and they are controlling our hearts. They're controlling our consciousness. And I believe that that is what the green was representing. And even like the cowardly lion, he needed a heart. He needed a heart because he didn't have courage and he was a freaking lion. I mean, it's speaking so much volume. And it's just like with us, it is way more of us than this degenerate system that we've been under, and we have not had the courage to all come together to build the heart enough to combat this. And it doesn't have to be bloodshed. That's the way that they do things. We don't have to do that. We can simply just ignore them and go on about our lives. But we have so many people that are so, because they've never seen it, a world where we didn't have to function within these parameters. People cannot even fathom it. But once upon a time, there was no wheel. The wheel did not exist. And then one day it did. And it changed literally the face of humanity, how we do everything once the wheel was created. You know what I mean? And we went that way. We went that way because it was a better way. And that's why I'm really curious to know. Okay, I see where the yellow brick road is going. Where's the red one? And that's where I'm hoping that I can plant some seeds here and have other people looking because I don't have the answers. I have a lot of answers, and just like Destiny. And if you guys don't know, please follow Destiny, and everybody follow everybody. But some people have like such compelling information that once you see it, you can't unsee it, and it unlocks something in you. The things that I share, it's not for an ego trip or anything like that. I share things because I'm still looking for more. I want to see what somebody else can see to add on because I'm just one person. I can't see all these things. Maybe if people were looking at the pattern that me and Santana have been showing people, maybe we would have been able to know that it was going to be a helicopter plane crash that happened with Wichita because we certainly predicted 2 years ago that Wichita was going to have a tragedy in 2025. And where was that plane coming from that crashed with a helicopter? It was coming from Wichita and going to DC. So we found this not because we're clairvoyant or psychic or anything like that, even though I love the whole magic behind the thought of that. But that's not what happened. What happened was we followed the numbers. I'm telling you, that is it. All we did was follow the number. And if you look in the Bible, if you look in all of the scriptures, it says to follow the Father, right? The Father. Well, what if I tell you that Father actually means pattern? And the pattern, padre, patois, the pattern, it's to follow the patterns. And that is what we're supposed to be doing. That's why, Destiny, you are spot on when you're saying that you are being guided by God. You are. You really are because you're following the patterns. And that's what we're supposed to be doing. There are no such things as coincidences. I think that all of us have come to terms with, these things aren't just happening out of the blue, like even down to Elon's ghetto garbage that he has on the internet right now. Like, do we really need to know about his baby mama drama, or did we need to
Amber
know
Heard
about the
2.0. That's all
ah,
it is.
exactly. And what did they do with that? That's like that court hearing with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. That I think that's like on Netflix, or it's like it's on like
You already
a
know what I think. It's all distractions. None of this is real. It's all because of the impending doom coming, and the governments don't want us to know. So, that's my, of course, this is my opinion.
no, but it's accurate, and I don't care. Like I'm a person that just calls a spade, and I definitely know that that is exactly what is happening because it's just like, oh, really, really, just like listen, and unpopular opinion, because I know that so many people have invested so much energy in Epstein and Diddy and the sex trafficking and all these kind of things. And listen, please, whoever hears this, do not think that I am saying that this is not happening, that children are not being exploited, that all of these things are not happening. I know it. I've witnessed it with my own eyes. I've seen it. I know it's happening. But Epstein, Diddy, all of these people, all of this stuff is Trojan horses. And let me tell you why. Because what's everybody pretty much fussing about right now? The fact that we're still waiting for the entire Epstein list to be dropped, right? They keep wanting to give us little drips, this slow drip, when it's like, wait a minute, aren't we talking about kids? Aren't we talking about like the biggest corruption, the biggest violation done to humanity, like sacrificing children? I don't think that anything's worse than that, right? So why are we getting a slow drip of who's on it? Well, let's just go back to the beginning of this. Who has gotten in trouble? Who has taken accountability for any of this Epstein stuff? Let's just say, okay, we don't have the list. We don't have the full list right now, right? But the people that we do know, like there are people that we do know unequivocally that were participating in this. What's happened to them? Absolutely nothing. So what do you think's going to happen when they release another list and have more people on there? Absolutely
Yep.
nothing.
Yep.
So it's like they're playing us, guys. They're playing us. They're playing at our, like I said, Oz was behind the green curtain. That is the heart. It's the heart chakra. They are manipulating our hearts because they're involving children and rape and enslavement. And they're entrapping our hearts at the same time simultaneously because they haven't done anything. Because Des knows, like I've been saying from the get go, I don't even think this Lane Maxwell is locked up anywhere. I don't believe it. I don't think so. I don't think that Jeffrey Epstein is dead. I don't think that any of those things have taken place. No one has been in trouble for what's going on. How much stuff do they have about Hillary Clinton, Podesta, hell, Tom Hanks, hell, Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was so terrible when he was before he was even president. Women, they knew, they told, a memo went out and told the women that worked in the same building with him to go out in pairs when they go out to their cars to the parking garages because he's such a horrible predator. Like this is like in black and white writing. We know this. Is Bill Clinton in jail? Is anybody in jail? No one's in
To be
jail.
fair, being married to Hillary Clinton is a prison sentence,
That
to
is
be fair.
true. Touche. Yes, touche.
Like let's be a little nicer to what Bill has had to
You're
endure,
right.
okay?